welcome back to yet another Chris the Fish video. In this one I'm going to give you an update on what I've actually done with the new tanks. So as well as showing you what we've done with the new tanks in this video, I'm also going to be showing you we got some more new fish as well for the pond. Right, you'll all know and remember my live bearing pond, the bathtub pond. For some reason the videos of the pond seem to get the most hits and views. Now I have noticed over Christmas, for some reason I'm finding a couple of dead guppies every other day, and they're always tangled up in the guppy grass. So I don't know whether it's the guppy grass that's causing an issue or whether there's just something not right, I'm not sure. But I've done another water change. All my parameters are spot on as they should be. My temperature, where is it? Is still in the early 20s, which guppies can survive in. But obviously I can't have the temperature too much higher because of the condensation it causes in the conservatory. But we have got the lid that goes on, but in the day the lid comes off just so that we can actually enjoy the pond. And the kids absolutely love coming down, putting their hand in and watching all the guppies just come and sit in your hand. They absolutely love doing it. Look at them all. They don't have a care in the world. The only other time I've seen this kind of thing is when I'm watching Paul Cafero's videos. Obviously he's my inspiration and the reason why I started this channel. But we've got so many fry that have been born and growing in this pond as well. It's absolutely amazing. I occasionally see the bristlenose. There's a snail in here somewhere, don't know where he is at the moment. And then we've got the giant pleck. And then when it comes to feeding time, all I do, yeah, look, here they come, just a light sprinkle. And then everybody manages to get some. And you've always got to remember that bellies are only as big as their eyeballs, so you only put in as much as they will eat within 5 minutes. And we've also got a guy coming later to add some more fish to the pond. Once again, those people that have got tanks full of guppies and platies that are overrunning their tanks, that's what this pond's for. It helps them all out. And then when there's people that are starting off and need some fish, guess where they come to? Alright, so here we are. Ollie's with us, the man himself.
Hello.
Told you he'd be in the video. Right, so after a load of thought and trying to figure it all out, the best bet we can do is leave it on the floor. Now I know when they're on the floor it makes it that little bit harder to siphon out, don't you agree? But definitely. You've been to Ollie's, well, in the videos you've been to Ollie's and you've seen and you've seen the thousands of convict fry that's in his tank. That's on the floor. I've had tanks on the floor. It's not the easiest to do water changes, but it is possible. Definitely. Right. So we're thinking means now we can have an extra, get my words out, 3 tanks. So we're going to have the 200 on the floor, which again I might have to siphon it out a bit harder, but it'll work, and it's on the piece of thick carpet as well, so it's definitely supported. Then we can have this one with a sponge filter for all the convict fry, and Ollie has got a load of fry for me, haven't you?
Got more fry just come through.
Yep, so that's going to be a load more fry, so I can help him out by having that tank running as well. And then our friend Paul, which you saw in the auction video, has got a fluval chi, which is going to go there. And I'm not going to tell you yet, but you can have a guess down below in the comments what you think I'm going to be putting in that fluval chi. Right, so the gent has come round. As you can see, we've got a couple of Danios, and then we've got some giant mollies in here. See if we get a better view from the top. And we've got a few guppies, and then there is absolutely loads of the molly and the guppy fry as well. So we're going to get these all sorted and into the pond, and then we'll see how the pond looks when it's all stocked up again. Right, so now we've got the entire tank emptied into the pond. So you can see that we've got a bit of colour with the pink gravel in there as well, or is it orangey pink? We've got the 2 giant mollies in here, loads of fry, and a few extra little plants. So thank you very, very much to our Romanian friend who donated all this to us. It's a very nice Christmas present. So now, oh my god, look at the size of that fat, get it? Where's it gone? That fat pregnant guppy there. So now we're going to leave them in peace. I've got to clean up all this mess before I get shot, and we'll get back to the garage, sorry, the fish cave. And then in this one we've now got the sand and the sponge filter. So we're going to do 50% of that water over to there, top them both back up, and then just leave this one to cycle. And it has begun. So I've got that tank draining into that one, that tank draining into that one. So I'll drop that to about halfway up, drop that down about 50% down, and then I can fill them up. Oh yeah. Alright, so that tank is up and ready. Just got to put a heater in it. This one's filled up, and because the light unit's knackered on it, I've cable tied one of my LEDs to the bottom, so at least it will still have a good decent lighting. Right, and just to finish the video off for tonight, again, please excuse this black mark on my screen, but there's the fry tank, heater in, filter in, couple of decor down here. Again, we've just got to let it all settle, but we've got a sponge filter on either side and a 250 watt heater and some bogwood and the boat. So now we've just got to leave them to cycle, and both of them tanks are just running off that one filter, that one air pump. All 3 of these tanks are all running with that one pump. Absolutely amazing. Now that's a way to have more tanks and yet still save electric. And the next morning you can tell how much clearer that actually is. And I've just got a makeshift 1 LED light on it because that light unit is knackered. Right, so now that we've got it all sorted and we're all happy, got to stay tuned to make sure you can see what I'm putting in these, well, you know what's going in that tank, but what I'm putting in this tank. And then we'll catch you in the next video. As per usual, I'm going to say it every single time. For those that don't, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and hit that notification bell. See you in the next one.